You pick a Nautilus here, I think it really brings the comp together. You have very easy, guaranteed way to set up picks on specific targets. You're also playing into Ezreal.
Yeah.
Of all the AD carries, I feel like, obviously the matchup in the KIA is rough.
Yeah.
The second Q.
Thinking about it is DK. Hambach gets the first one. They're going to flash on top of Hype, who does get caught and ignited, but not going to be stunned up. Does get rooted a bit. Over the wall, though, does go Showmaker, and that'll be an easy pickup of first blood for him. No flash, no barrier for Hype. And so he was just easy pickings. Nice setup there from Barrel, and takedown by Showmaker.
Didn't really end up working out. And Big Dare was also that Showmaker pry on the roam. Had his ultimate available, so he was able to just get on top. And it was him that picked up the kill. And I don't think that DK have been nearly as binary as they were last year, where it was two modes, right? Lucid Showmaker, aiming, please kill all of them. Yeah. Those were the only two options they had. That's not really the case. He doesn't lose these.
Yeah, he just walked on in and stole candy from a baby. It's like, thanks, bro.
If Owner wasn't there, I feel like Lucid would be the number one. Brion. This is looking a bit scary.
Yeah, and they're just going to go in on Apollo. It's just a full 100-0. No hope for the Elise. And Closer now alone in a 2v1. Barrel tanking up the damage from Morgan, which isn't all that much. He might go down, and that'll be the first kill for Bro. But what about the rest of them? It's just the Nefiri hunting them down. He does get stunned into the wall, but Lucid doesn't care about that. A lot of flashes on the follow. Lucid continuing to chase them down, and he will pick up yet another one. He's now 2-0. And so is Showmaker as this mid-jungle duo continues to feast.
I don't feel like either of us the guy to talk about it, though.
Yeah, that's true.
There's only one.
Atlas is probably paying attention, you know. Ox, a little bit less so. We had double Chemtech Soul in the last series, by the way.
To talk about Lucid.
And by the way, we have another Chemtech Soul. So
no, I know.
That's just pure fact that we know that Ox is not paying attention. But that's fine. It's his day off. But,
I just knew what he was doing.
Oh, a little flash on in. A bit of damage on a Showmaker who has his ult and just decides not to use it because he knows he's not dead. And he's going to use it aggressively. Instead, he picks up a couple.
It's this Ari build. Like, it's so hard. It's actually, he's level 5.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He doesn't scan the ward. And now he's going to spend a bunch more time not getting XP. At least he's backing.
Well, that's the sad back, Veldes. That's worse. And they know as well. Like they have perfect information.
All right, surely this time, no flash, no ult. We got Impale here for Hambach. Just press the buttons and the guy dies. Okay, there you go. They did it. They finally took out Showmaker. I have heard that crazy is his game. Yes, that is true.
That's a whole nother thing, Veldes. Apollo's still level 5.
No. Oh, and he just based too. He's not even like in a lane anywhere. I mean, it's not like Elise has a level 6 power spike. I mean, I guess, but
no,
not actually.
Champions do need levels.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
the reason why she didn't look broken was because we had players that were quite bad at playing her specifically.
Yeah.
As we'll see, can he clear the wave? Doesn't have his ult, so he's just gonna have to sack. But not the end of the world.
I'm surprised that Hambach didn't even try. just kind of waited and saw if he was gonna walk up.
Like maybe that, or maybe worried that they were gonna keep on pushing if he showed. Because I don't think they knew about the ward in the brush there. And then also Dragon is coming up, so maybe wanted to just go and get a base in there. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that Nefiri was mega busted in the last patch. Is still a great champion right now. That makes you go, that's DK.
Yeah.
You know, this is
so we're due.
This is suspicious. We're due. I don't trust it.
We're due for a weird DK throw.
It's Bro starting the Otacon. That's not the plan.
Will they respect the Alistair? Well, it looks like the answer is no. They're just going to stick around and fight over this one as Hambach nearly dies, and he's going to die before the Otacon as well. It does go to Bro, though, as Aurora did get it, but I don't think they're going to win this fight anyway. So the knockup comes in. That's a couple of withdrawals already. Actually, 3, as
Don't actually take a priority target. DK don't need to go for this dragon, by the way, which they are very clearly aware of.
Pushing mid.
Yeah.
And nobody's here except Closer.
Oh my god, they can cancel the backs.
Are they gonna just end the game?
They can cancel the backs.
Wait. Guys, your base. Okay, they're gonna get the Chemtech Dragon. Yes, okay, the two-shot rush, and they're pushing.
Can they back?
Morgan is trying to back. Closer gets the wave, and that'll be enough. Drake going over. Lucid says, no, that's actually my blue buff. Little did you know. Sambok, nice little stun, throws his ult in the wrong direction. And now Xiu is on the run. Here comes Beryl, gets a two-man knock-up, and everybody on the side of DK is just trying to get away. The charm is gonna miss. As Beryl still on the chase of Hambok. So many low health bars here on DK. Aiming goes down, and so does Xiu. Bro on the comeback. Gets 3 kills.
We see Kaisa picked into Ezreal. That moment right there. You're able to just get on top. I don't think they can actually do this Nash. There's also the problem of the mid lane being shoved into the Nexus turret. But still.
Yeah, that is a thing. But they're going to get this Nash. It's going to happen. Lucid can't get in. Flashed away by Palu. And now they got empowered recalls. I mean, they could just back and defend the base. They don't even have to. That should be free. And they might even look at this tier 2. Showmaker does not have TP. So he's just going to stick bottom lane, and that means he's just not here for now. Backing.
Morgan and Xiu both hacking right now.
Absolutely packing. And now, looking for this Chemtech Drake. Will Lucid try to go for it on this Nefiri? Xiu's on the flank. There's the true shot barrage. In goes Closer. They're trying to burst him down in mid. Oh man, he is going to go down immediately. And now Hambok's super low in the pit. He's going to be taken out. They do get the dragon, but they're overwhelmingly losing this fight. And with the mid lane open, that's one of the things that will help DK end this game. Morgan just going to go golden as the rest of the team try to take him out. It looks like Lucid should be able to keep him from backing as the TPs are coming into the mid lane. Flash on over and Deacon. Oh no! Not like this! They had come back in the game, and then immediately DK just ended it.
Clean ace! 5 for 0! The goal was even, Veldas!
Not even close.
It was supposed to be the moment. And the attempt to deny and turn onto Lucid there, clearly something DK was extremely ready for. I'm kind of wondering if you can stop, I'm not actually sure if you can stop the crash down before it comes down with your W.
Maybe with your Q, but not your W.
Not W, if you root her.
What do you mean, who cares? Okay, that's a flash on in from Hambok.
Showmaker doesn't care. Just flashes, walks it off.
Yeah, he's a world champion.
Yeah.
He's allowed to do whatever he wants. And people are still going to judge him. As they should. They're going to have even higher expectations because of his achievements.
I think knowing Showmaker, he's the one that puts the most pressure on himself. A little bit of distance. It needs to be respectful, obviously, if Morgan is able to hit an ult. They can just slam him into the wall. Go for the CC chain, but Lucid's taking the dragon while all of this is going on, so DK not too bothered. She will be able to actually cancels his back there. So sticks around for now.
Yeah. So DK, they got 2 grubs. They looking for a little angle here. U9, but you and Atlas did.
Yeah, that's not good for you.
Yeah.
It's great for entertainment value though.
Those were the days. The Challenger casts.
Ooh, Showmaker, what have they just done? A fight brewing here, Valdez.
Uh-oh. A bro and brewing fight. But it's just a smite for now. As Ingo's Beryl is going to engage with a Poppy ult onto Lucid, as now Beryl tries to get away with a flash on him from Hambok, gives first blood to Hype. And now they're in a great spot. They want to get this last grub. They don't want to give 4 over to DK. Are they going to be able to secure it, though, is the question. No smite available here for Hambok, and the ult comes in from the MF. So now we're going to turn on to Lucid, actually, as the sweep comes in. Catches 2. In goes Morgan as well. That's a couple now locked down for the bros. They earn their lead once again in this game. Palu hit a wall.
I got the flash.
Yeah. that he did, but now the re-engage does come in for the side of DK. Is it going to work out for them? Lucid is in his ult, and Hambach's in a lot of trouble. And the chase is on. Palu and Closer on the run here as Lucid wants to get in, and the very fast, and the flash comes in from Beryl. That should be enough. I was going to say the very fast Talia would eventually catch up, but with the flashes,
Morgan does not. So no shot. Morgan not going to take that fight as he shouldn't. It doesn't mean that Shield just gets to shove it away and get a back. But we got to get back to that fight because...
That's the thing. He goes untargetable, so the ult's not going to work. There he is. See, he went on the ground.
I know, you're right.
He went in. He caught the Poppy as well. That's why he's really good into Poppy as well, by the way. Yeah, well, the ult's not going to connect this time from Hambach, but down will go Beryl as well.
Just stay on the ground.
And Lucid's going in, and the knockback here is fantastic. Hambach just left out to dry. The rest of the team just running away. As the disengage cone does come through, Morgan doesn't want any of that nonsense.
Sin has so much sustain when he goes back in, as well as the invulnerability in range with the ultimate.
5 seconds away now.
And as we know now, even though he goes underground, like Beryl doesn't actually stay there forever, so he can be targeted and just die.
That's true, yeah. Sid Advance doesn't last forever.
The amount of movement speed you get is completely crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just movement speed.
Sparrow's going to be flying around, so this is a big flank, and Hambach's in a lot of trouble. He does not have his flash. That's a nice ult, though. Gets himself out of trouble. Unfortunately, Palu had to die for his sins, as that is just the end of the rel once again. And should be the dragon over. It is an Ocean Soul. Beryl gonna dodge a bunch.
So if Maokai can go underground, why doesn't he do it more often? Why does he need to go to it?
It has a cooldown. Yeah, you can't. Again, it's not infinite, chronically.
TP got cancelled there. Morgan looking for the flank, doesn't find it. That's a big cooldown gone. But this one is only there when it's Ocean Soul.
It's just a blob.
Blob Rush?
It doesn't really have...
I like Blob Rush. That works for me.
It doesn't have any shape.
There you go.
Like
it goes underground. Might be dead.
Yeah. He went too far underground. He went too underground, too far, too much.
A lot going here. Hype is on his way. They're a member up.
Yeah, I mean, the turret goes down immediately. DK are like, well, we can't do much. Lucid, an interesting engage target as it is Xinjiao. So...
forcing the one out from Shio as well. Lucid has been on point with his smites. Can Hambach keep him away? I don't know. Barrel's angle there.
Palu coming on in. Showmaker a bit of trouble. He has to flash, and that's just a flash for the ult as away goes the MF. And they're just going to try to turn on Apollo. They're not even going for this one as they just want to get that those flowers. In goes Lucid onto Closer, but the Hambach block into the wall is huge. Beryl does get the pick, and now Closer's going to go down as well. Shu doing a fantastic job of frontlining. The knockback is big for Showmaker. And Bro, not immune to the Otacon throw either, as Hype is very fed, but soon will be going down to some rocks to the face. Down he goes, and who's faster?
Strutting!
Poppy or the strutting MF as...
Oh?
Okay, the Hex Flash, knock onto the wall.
He's out!
And that's it. Nice by Hambach.
No!
Oh!
Oh! Oh my god, he got knocked over the wall!
He did.
It's crazy! Yeah. Doesn't matter, but it's cool!
It was really cool. Great job, Hambach. He wins the Fell. I don't know if you saw what Beryl did, but he was very low. He was killing the flowers for the team. And he's like, no, I can rejoin. Instead, he gave Hambach the taxi out of the fight and died.
Yeah.
Instead of just taking the flowers. And here's Hambach's ult thrown on in, and he smited it in midair, I think.
That's actually, that's
Can you even do that?
That's not fair. He must have done it as he got. I can't, Valdez.
I mean, he's really good at smiting. You can't take that away from him. He's looked a little bit silly on the Xinjiao, but he's good on the smites at least. And now they're just doing the Baron. He's got his smite back. Hambach is here, but no ult. And now they got to respect this rel. In goes the rel, a big Magnet Storm this time. On top of the Mbessa into the back line. But look at Amy, he's just totally untouched once again. In goes Closer, trying to get on top of Amy, but nobody can kill this AD carry. As you full health, able to take it up for the team. And that is an ace. They only have to pay one Showmaker for it.
I take it back, Showmaker. Built slam dunk. They threw everything into trying to kill him.
So
And we're gotten to the point in the game where I'm contemplating POM.
He's got the pen in his hand. He's actually thinking about it right now. It's not an easy one. It's not aiming regardless of the boom damage.
No. I think it's between Barrel and Lucy.
It's probably Barrel then.
Because I don't think it's Showmaker.
I mean, Lucy was good on the Nefiri, but I just think that Barrel's Alistair was really the biggest.
No, that's and then in this game,
for you, that's what he would say.
And then he would say, man, that's why I lost my phone, but put it in anyway.
All right, nice try. Closer, gonna trade some flashes. Unfortunately, that puts him in a very precarious situation, and he's now dead. But it was a good effort. I admire his
nice try,
his feistiness. But yeah, you got to send something, you got to try, but unfortunately, Showmaker has flash.
We're not getting a Brodemption moment in this one.
No, we're not.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
Nexus is about to fall, Valdez.
It's, you know, you got to go back to the old classic. It's broke, you know. And DK, they did a great job. Good stuff today. You know, not too many moments, not too many happy gaming moments. They kept it together. And that's a nice little engage from the engaged Maokai. As Barrel is going to drop the redemption, keeps himself alive with that redemption. As, yes, DK just with the finishing touches going to take everybody down except Hambach, who does live on his Poppy. And that'll be the 2-0 from DK tonight.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.